Ever since Trump criticized the Baltimore area, ooh, people been coming at him hard. I have another story coming up after this one of the slummy areas that people found in Republican states. And woo, them pictures are horrible. So, you know, that's one thing about America. Whenever you can point to slums in an urban area, people can point to slums in many of these Republican areas too. So let's not try to act like slums are only in one part of the country and not the other. Okay, don't make me laugh. So, look like his son-in-law here is a slumlord, y'all. Yes, he is. So, he owns apartments in the Baltimore area, and some are infested with mice. So, he's a slumlord. That's all he is. So, this came out in the Washington Post, July 28th, 2019. Boy, he really should have kept his mouth closed because people are coming back at him hard. In now a viral tweet storm on Saturday, Trump characterized Elijah Cummings' Baltimore based congressional district as a rodent infested mess where no human would want to live. Trump, this is all part of America. If America wanted to do something about areas like that, you could have. You don't care about those kind of areas. You only want to bring it up in order to criticize someone, but as far as doing something to help those depressed areas, you do nothing. You just like the rest of your people. You just want to do a bunch of jaw jacking about people, but when it comes down to doing the real work, you fall short. His criticism rang with a particular irony in Baltimore County, where presidential son in law Jared Kushner owns more than a dozen apartment complexes that have been cited for hundreds of code violations, and critics say provide substandard housing to low income tenants. In an interview Saturday, Baltimore County Executive John A. Olszewski Jr. condemned Trump's comments as an attack on basic decency. It is certainly ironic that the president's own son in law was complicit in contributing some of the neglect that the president purports to be concerned about. Olszewski added, wow. Kushner started operating in Maryland in 2013, has owned almost 9,000 rental units across 17 complexes, many of them in Baltimore County. The Baltimore Sun reported earlier this year the properties generate at least 90 million in annual revenue. Kushner stepped down as chief executive of the company in 2017 when he became a senior White House advisor. A company representative did not address questions Sunday about whether the group agreed with Trump's characterization of the area, but wrote Kushner Company is proud to own thousands of apartments in the Baltimore area. In 2017, Baltimore County officials revealed the apartments owned by Kushner firm were responsible for more than 200 code violations, all accrued in a span of a calendar year. Repairs were made only after the county threatened fines, local officials said. And even after warnings, violations of 9 properties were not addressed, resulting in monetary sanctions. He's a slumlord, y'all. In an investigation by the New York Times, ProPublica, published earlier that year, tenants of Kushner's property reported mouse infestation, mold problems, and maggots. Oh, shit. Oh, man. A private investigator who looked into Kushner Property Management Company, Westminster Management, described the managers as slumlords. Exactly. That's what he is. That's all he is. Christine Taylor, a spokeswoman of the Kushner firm, asserted at the time that the group was in compliance with all state and local law. It must be somebody that works for them. Um, then Baltimore County Executive Kevin Kamin- Kamenetz said that was a stretch of truth. We expect all landlords to comply with code requirements that protect health and safety of the tenants. That's not what he's doing. Even if it's the landlord father-in-law is president of the United States, that don't matter to people. Come on. That was really stupid to throw that in there. Okay, Sharon Darrow, program manager at the tenant advocacy group Fair Housing Action Center of Maryland, said Sunday that she was appalled by Trump's comment about Cummings District, which includes about half of Baltimore City and most of the majority black sections of Baltimore County. She added that she found Trump's attacks ironic given the legacy of Kushner's property in the district. I mean, what did Trump expect? Did he think they weren't going to say anything and come back at him? I mean, really? Basically, Kushner has been creating a race to the bottom in terms of poorly maintained property, she said. He's been very, very deeply implicit. In the past 2 years, the Kushner firm and its affiliate entities have been sued multiple times by Baltimore area residents who allege that the company has charged them excessive fees and used the threat of eviction to pressure them into paying. Oh, he's a little dirty ass motherfucker, huh? Okay. From 2013 to 2017, corporate entities associated with Kushner's apartment requested the civil arrest of 105 former tenants, the highest number among all property managers in Maryland during that period, the Sun reported. It's been our recent experience that working families have been preyed on at the benefit of Mr. Kushner and his company. Oh, okay. A group of tenants recently attempted to file a class action lawsuit alleging unlawful rental practices by the company. Their request was denied by a Baltimore Circuit Court judge. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Well, Trump's mouth is what brought all of this out, ladies and gentlemen. His son-in-law is a slumlord and owns 9,000 apartment rentals, some mice infested, code over 200 code violations. Boy, he sure shouldn't open this can of worm. Just looking at this is a disgrace. And these folks are living or attempting to live high on the hog. But you know what? There are lawsuits waiting for Trump and his three children for bilking people out of millions of dollars. And they are just sitting and waiting for Trump to finish his presidency, and they're coming after him. They said they don't care. They'll sit and wait. But they have multiple lawsuits that they're ready to slam Trump and his 3 kids over. And all of it is defrauding people out of money and setting up all these little fraudulent shell corporations. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.